Well, how y'all doing today? Hope y'all having a blessed day. So I am making me up some chicken fajitas today. And I got some olive oil in here, black pepper. I've added some garlic powder. Uh, I'm going to be adding a spice called Sazon to that. I want to brown this up a little bit. And I'm going to be using some leftover chicken and some chicken broth. I pulled some out when I made musu chicken the other night, and it was really good if you like Asian food. They make it a lot of different ways, but I find that the recipe I use is very close to one that, one restaurant that I used to frequent. You find your favorites, you go to them. And I said, I got to learn to make this at home. So I'm going to be adding that in there once these onions are browned up. And did I say already I added some sliced jalapenos in here, but only a few. I like them browned up in it too. Only a few because I find that these are exceptionally hot for a jarred pickled jalapeno. But if you make a pepper that is supposed to be hot, if you grow it in a greenhouse, it is not nearly as hot as it would be if you grew it in a garden. So I'm pretty sure that these jalapenos came out of a garden somewhere, off a farm or somewhere and was packed, because they have some heat to them. And I don't want to add too much more spices. I will be adding Sazon, which is what gives it an excellent flavor, because I already added onion powder, garlic powder, minced garlic, and some black pepper to this mixture that I saved from the other night. I like to buy the burrito-sized flour tortillas. I get Walmart. I like to also have some taco-sized flour tortillas. These things are wonderful. I live in the South, and it's very humid and hot during the summer, and in order to slow down the process of your bread going bad quick, you got to put it in the fridge. And to me, it's not just the same. I mean, I've taken it out and everything and let it get warm, but to me, it's not the same. But if these flour tortillas will last forever, you can keep them in your vegetable bin. You can freeze them. If you ever run out of bread, you can always make wraps with them, right? And they're great for breakfast burritos. Okay, so I've added 1 pack of the Sazon to this. Of course, it depends on the size of the batch you're making, but you want to be careful with that because it is a seasoning salt, and you can overdo it with the salt. It will change your food to a different color. It makes it like an orange color, but it's really great when you go to make Mexican or Spanish rice. And I put a little water in this and stirred it up just to make it easier to blend the flavors. And I'm going to let that cook a little bit. Wonderful fried onion and pepper smell going in here, just like you ought to get when you make fajitas, right? Now, I got my flour tortilla going back there over that pan because it's warm back there. I got my oven on. If you warm up your flour tortilla, it will be easier to wrap. It won't break. That's something you don't want to skip. And as you're putting it together, you can add some queso fresco, fresh cheese or some cheddar cheese to it. But when you go starting adding other stuff like lettuce and tomato and refried beans or guacamole or avocado, you don't have a fajita anymore. You have a burrito, right? So anyway, I'm looking forward to this, and I will make up a short as I usually do after I make these videos. Once I get it plated up. So if you see the short and you're wondering how it's made, just look up the video of how I threw it all together. And it's yummy, it really is. You can make this, again, you can make this with beef. You can make it with shrimp. You can make it with pork. It's a fajita. Well, thank you all for stopping in, for your thumbs up, for your comments, large or small. I appreciate them all. Y'all have a blessed day.